Hello people, my name is Rage and welcome on and all back to Hearthstone Blackrock Mountain, and unfortunately, but also very excitingly, the final set of bosses. So let's unlock the rest of the cards, see what awesomeness we have in store, and I am doubly, triply excited. Seriously, I am so excited, I am nearly just sat here just vibrate. Can you imagine if you had to vibrate while playing Hearthstone? The amount of misplays from misclicking would skyrocket. I mean, honestly. Vibrating aside, I never thought I'd say that sentence. Let's...
in the fires of Blackrock. I cannot be stopped.
Yes, let's open the hidden laboratory. 4 more bosses. And this is awesome, because these 4 were all added very early on in WoW.
Is guarded by the most powerful defense system imaginable.
Varian's escaped! Follow after him! Disable his laboratory's defense system! But the hidden laboratory, then, we'll play some different Shaman decks this time. By the way, Golden Shaman, come on! I'm going to be showing you how exactly I got Golden Shaman, because it was some incredible games. Probably tomorrow if you are interested in that. But yes, any opportunity to play more Golden Shaman. But I've got a few different decks this time around. But this is exciting because this particular wing, this instance, these 4 bosses were added much, much later, 6 years or so, after the inception of the original World of Warcraft. So as such, they have got much cooler, more advanced, and generally awesomer mechanics, and I'm hoping we see them. This was a
defense matrix. Initiate.
triple golem defense system that you had to kill. Hero power, activate Arcanotron. So basically you take turns fighting whichever one was active. The lightning one, the fire one, the poison one, and the arcane one. What I do want to show you though...
Beep, boop, beep.
Beep, boop, beep, but then...
Attempting to connect.
Oh, what's happening?
Connection successful. Downloading OS updates.
Greetings, friend.
Update installed. Hello, hello, hello.
Greetings, friend.
Hello, hello.
Yes,
hello.
indeed. If you talk to the defense system enough, it accidentally downloads Annoyatron's information and doesn't stop saying hello, hello, hello. It's a lovely little Easter egg and really quite fantastic. So here we have the arcane one. Both players have spell damage +2. Alright, so definitely representing the mechanics here. But the thing is, I don't really want to deal with this just yet, because we do apparently have a turn to deal with Toxitron. I didn't actually expect this to be available. I really thought I'd have to kill that before he could summon the next one, which is much more how it worked in the actual fight. But I guess, alright then, if that's how we're going to play this. Deal damage to all other minions. Well, I mean, in that case, I don't really need to put too much of an investment in making sure this goes away, because it's basically going to kill everyone for me. And Flame Cannon on my 0-1 totem. Okay, defense system, well done. Electron's probably going to be a little bit more of a threat, but it still should be completely fine. We're just going to drop ourselves... Actually, we'll just drop the piloted shredder. So this deck, as you can see, is all about doing really cool ancestral spirit combos with Reincarnate and Kel'Thuzad, and it's a bit of a fun deck, infused with a few Blackrock cards to make it even more effective, though that's a little bit annoying to get Earthshocked there, and we are going to be seeing Electron next turn, but for now, let's have the power. And you may be thinking, how is there even more to go? We've beat Ragnaros and we've beat Nefarian. Well, as you can see, he has been revived. He has been working on many ghoulish experiments, including the fact that he is now basically a zombie dragon, which is kind of ridiculous. So what do I want to play here? Well, I think the best thing to do is use our cheap Kel'Thuzad, kill the 5/5, have our 5/5 be revived, and then, once more, make everything lovely and cheap. Magmatron is pretty cool, so we don't actually get Thaurissan activating if he's revived. Interesting. Wow, recharge, fill everything back up. That's a little bit incredible. What a ridiculous ability! Who is being cloaked? The sensei. That does make sense. I imagine this on heroic is quite brutal though. Like, very, very much so. Okie dokie, so we're simply going to kill that. Then we are going to play our piloted Sky Golem. We're going to take him out there. We're going to totem in the hopes that we get ourselves a healing one. Unfortunately, we did not, but we still should be pretty much okay. Getting a free Ancestral Spirit is awesome, on top of having a Sneeds. If we draw something like Reincarnate, we're going to be seeing quite a bit of fun happen. Never play a Blazer card, deal 2 damage to them. That is quite incredible. Okay, oh, we drew Double Death Rattle Ancestral Spirit. This makes me excited. So first things first, we are going to trade there, and we get ourselves the Ogre. That is lovely. Then we're going to play Sneed's Old Shredder, and onto Sneed's Old Shredder, we are going to do Double Reincarnate, which I think is going to prove to be pretty damn effective. Although Kel'Thuzad is going to be bringing back all of my guys. Annoyingly, this 1/1 may take a little bit of getting rid of. I might hex my own Kel'Thuzad just because I really want my Sneed's Old Shredder to die. Like, I actually am very tempted to... Hey, Freilion! Good to see you also enjoying this final wing. So what I want to happen is a way of destroying this. So the best thing to do is running him into Toxitron and then crackling my own Sneed. So we're going to do this to get rid of the 1/1. We're going to do this to get rid of Thaurissan. Best value Thaurissan you have ever seen. We're going to run into there. Then we are going to get rid... I'm kind of tempted to trade away Kel'Thuzad just to have more space to do what I want to do, because I want to play Azure Drake to guarantee that the crackle works, because otherwise it's going to be very disappointing. So I'm going to deliberately give up Kel'Thuzad. Oh, I drew Reincarnate anyway! Oh, no! That's a shame. I should have waited to make that trade, but still, this is exciting. Here we go. Boom! Mechaneer. And 2 more Sneeds, everybody. Would you look at that? What a lovely way to defeat the first boss here. Ah, that is phenomenal. Imagine if this had kept going. This is why I like this deck. It's quite fun when you can pull off these combos. So goodbye, the defense system. You tried. And hello, Volcanic Drake. Next up in the laboratory, we have Maloriak.
The sharpest poleaxe in the garrison.
Maloriak's experiments never work out as planned. Doesn't mean they aren't still deadly. The Alchemist. Whenever a minion is summoned, swap its attack and health. That's kind of fun. That is very fun. Let's play 12, which is a Dragon Shaman deck that doesn't have many dragons in, because it kind of needs this wing we're unlocking to fully work, but we're still going to take it out for a spin. Maloriak, then, is a mutated and enhanced Dragonkin created by Nefarian to be a kind of mad scientist, but he's not very good at it, is the easiest way to say it. So he ends up being, well, a little bit stupid. So I'm liking that his ability is something as cool as swapping everything's attack and health.
Meloria, try not to lose to this mortal.
You can try all you want, but it's not going to work, friend. Let's see what he's got to say.
Nothing goes to waste.
Absolutely nothing. Does it affect my totems then? It does. So basically I just can't use totems against him. That's kind of evil, actually. That's very evil. Let's see. Well, I mean, if I play Unbound, it'll get swapped and just get traded into by the Mad Scientist, but I'm also kind of okay with that for now. I mean, I'm just testing the waters on what he's got for us. He plays a secret anyway, so he's not actually going to trade. This kind of makes me happy, because I can Lightning Storm buff him up, and then hopefully it's anything but Freezing Trap. In fact, it's Duplicate, so that is completely fine. Start bringing the smack down. I mean, obviously, it's not Freezing Trap. It's a mage secret. I know what I'm doing, guys. Don't worry. I totally know where I am. If we can get on the Doomhammer as soon as possible, that would be pretty nice. Oh, now that he's done that, I'm just going to use my other Lightning Storm, I think. Assuming it's not something like Counterspell. It is Counterspell, but does it still buff the Unbound up? It does still buff the Unbound up, so at least I have that. At least I can kill one of them, and two more free ones with Taunt are quite annoying, actually. It's a little bit ridiculous. He's going to get swapped to a free 2. Crazed Alchemist is going to swap me to a 1/6. I mean, thank you. Actually, that's really effective, and I'm happy, but I'm not entirely sure. 5/6 is better than a 6/5 in practically all cases, so this is just pretty good. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. Are you really okay, Mr. Dragon Man? I have a feeling this is what he was talking about. Doomhammer, and we're simply going to crackle him like so. We get a 3, which kind of sucks, but I guess we can at least exactly trade him off and then start doing a load more damage. So as you can see, distinct lack of dragons being drawn here, but that will be fixed after this wing. This is definitely an advantage, him getting that lower health, because we can just crackle him away, and I can just Doomhammer both of these, but I'm going to take a lot of damage in the attempt, which kind of sucks. So, boom. Smack, the pain is real. This guy on Heroic's going to be a little bit brutal. I am very sure of that. And then we'll Feral Spirit, which will be 2 free 2s with Taunt, which is actually okay. Is it going to affect both? It is. Lovely. So the totems not being usable does really suck here. Does he just have the same cards? I mean, he does have a lot of Voidwalkers. I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with this level of Voidwalker. So let's simply get rid of that, and then we're just going to have to hope that he doesn't have a way to get rid of the wolf without using his 9/9. I doubt he will do. He's only got 3 cards, and even if he does get through it, I mean, I'll survive with 2 health. I'd be surprised if he has face burn. But then again, oh, goodbye, wolf. You tried. Polymorph, that's fine. Are we going to survive? Ooh, he is trying to hang on for dear life. However, due to that top deck, it is not going to work, my friend. Goodbye, Maloriak. You tried. You did definitely try. So that was awesome. So who is up next? I have a feeling I know who it is. Actually,
A new name for you to commemorate this moment.
okay.
Slayer of stupid, incompetent, and disappointing minions. Yes.
Oh, brilliant. So this boss is either going to be a Chimera or a blind dragon.
He may not be able to see you, but he can hear you snivel and feed.
Yeah, so it is the blind dragon Atramedes. He's blind, so he'll rely on his hearing to locate you. Good thing his lair is lined with loud gongs. Echolocate. Equip a weapon that grows as your opponent plays cards. That's kind of badass. Let's play Blackrock Overload 2 for this. We'll go back to our Rock Rattle for Neltharion himself. Undead version. What is interesting about this guy then is he is a dragon that was experimented on while he was young, and in a exchange for power he went blind but has incredible healing. And in the encounter in WoW, you have to move the minimal amount, otherwise you attract his attention to you. Also, we are actually Slayer of stupid incompetent minions in the bottom left. That is hilarious. Reverberating Gong. Destroy your opponent's weapon. Okay, so I assume then, in Heroic, we won't get these. This is how you kind of got round him in the actual encounter. You made loud noises, and like with bats, he gets, well, I guess not with bats, but you know the kind of deal. Make a really high-pitched noise, and then a creature that sees via hearing is, like, stunned, and you know how it works in various movies, and that is indeed how it is working this time. We'll just Mana Tide for now, because I'm not too concerned. You can try and hear me. You can try. Ooh, what's he gonna play? I'm excited. I am excited. Wow, Sonic Breath. Deal 3 damage and give your weapon free attack. So this is a pretty cool encounter. Much like Patchwork, all about managing your opponent's weaponry. So I think what we're going to do is simply... I kind of want to play... Yeah, I'm just going to play the Destroyer. It will put him to a 5 attack weapon, but that means he can't kill this. And if he takes 7 damage attacking it, then I'm okay with that. Yeah, so that was definitely the plan there. And I want to save these for as long as possible, because we know for a fact they are going to come in pretty damn handy. So I'm going to Lightning Storm here, I think. Actually, am I going... No, I am. I'm going to Lightning Storm here, which is going to put his weapon to a 6-4.
You cannot escape.
No, but I can try my best to. And then... There we go. We've reduced him back to normal. Magmar! He actually has it as a card. I was wondering if he'd show up. So Magmar then was another boss in the laboratory, a giant magma worm that you have to kill to first gain entry before you even face the defense system. So that's cool to see it show up. I wonder then if the other boss that's missing, a giant chimera with 3 heads that instantly kills you if you don't avoid its mechanic, is going to be making an appearance. I mean, he's not got his weapon back yet, so that's probably a good sign, and that top deck Hex is a superlative draw there. I'm going to assume he's going to weapon up this time. Yeah, there we go. So he's got his 0.6 on. A weakened version of this would be an interesting card to actually have in the game, I feel. Alchemist, that does whatever it does, that's fine. Although that actually means we can pretty much do this, and then he's going to go up to 4, and then we can Rock Biter. Oh wait, god, yeah, I played him this turn. I am really, really good at not doing stuff. No, I didn't play him this turn. I played him last turn, because he... Why could I not attack? Like, I thought I played him this turn because I couldn't... Am I going crazy? I feel like I'm going crazy. Like, I'm not going crazy, right? I'm going crazy, aren't I? I am so confused as to what just happened, and I'm just going to pretend that everything's okay. Golden Farsight, just because I think it's a very fun card. Thalnos and a Lightning Storm should be the way to go here, because we have a 0 mana Lava Shock, so I can just finish off the Draconid Crusher depending on how the dice fall. So we're obviously going to Reverberate at this point and give him something to listen to, and then we're going to Lava Shock him away. So this deck is rapidly running out of stuff. Ooh, Onyxia, when I have used my AoE, is a little bit brutal. I will admit that's unexpected. So what we're gonna do is play that Flame Tongue Totem, and then we are basically going to just use everything to kill her and hope that we draw into something decent like Dr. Boom. There we go. So we'll use this, and we'll use this. And then I think it might actually be sensible to break his... Although it's only a 2 weapon at this stage, that's not going to be that much of a concern now, is it? So I'm going to just see what he does. This may be a second attempter. Annoyingly, there goes our Boombot. The Boombot killed the 2-2! Oh, it killed that. 4 damage onto him means 3 Drakes are going to be going into it. Twilight Drake is fantastic. I am very glad now I kept this Earthshock. There goes another one. Does he still have 3 Drake attacks left? He's not even going to trade into Dr. Boom there. Interesting. That gives me a very, very nice advantage. Alright, so let us do that. Let us do that. Attack him in the face, totem up, and I think at this point we are going to use our final weapon break. And he is at this point going to trade. Seems a little bit suspicious that he's going to do it now that I have lethal. Actually, that's probably exactly why he's going to do it now that I think about it. Yeah, let's not talk about that. If he should have given that attack and gone into the fire elemental, that was a little bit silly there. I think I'm just going to go for broke at this stage and just attack him in the face and hope that I have some way of finishing him off next turn. Maybe if I draw some face burn. I mean, you'd have to sacrifice at least one of the 4/4s to kill that fire elemental. And is he going to do that with his... I really thought he was going to kill himself there. So we just managed... Oh, we drew Crackle anyway. Alright, let's see. Had he successfully got rid of the fire elemental, would RNGesus be with us today? Hey! He would have been. So he would have won anyway. So that is awesome. A lovely fight there. Managing your weapon breaks. Maybe you get one.
Killed a blind dragon. You should be ashamed.
Oh, you're so silly. Alright then, moving on.
You won't be so lucky.
You won't have Ragnaros's help. Good luck. Bone minions. Summon 2/1 bone constructs. This looks a little bit dangerous. I am a little bit apprehensive, but I believe Aang can save the world and kill Nefarian for some reason.
You made it to the glorious finale.
Wow, he is quite pissed. So he seems to have lost a little bit of his earlier charm.
My ultimate creation awaits, mortal.
Okay, what exactly is this ultimate creation? Greetings, friend!
Mortal minds, so easily manipulated.
I don't think that's entirely true.
My work is paramount.
But I mean, if you say so, I guess it must be. Haha, because like manipulated minds, yeah, I know, I'm really hilarious. So we have a very good hand if we make it to late game, which we should do, in theory. Are we going to see a hero power? Yes, we are. I'm very happy for Lightning Storm. I imagine they will be 2 3s on a higher difficulty, so this is going to be an interesting one. Dr. Boo. Okay, we'll just play our piloted shredder. We want to weaken the opponent's board, soften it up a bit for the Lightning Storm. Dragonkin Sorcerer. There it is. That is quite cool to see. He is quite the beefy individual. He's going to be glorious in Priest decks. So the question is, do I just want to play the Fire Guard Destroyer? I actually kind of do, because I'm just going to do this and kill this for free. And then next turn is probably the turn that we're going to be Lightning Storming. Okay, yeah, especially as he summons some more bone minions here. That makes a lot of sense. Another Twilight Whelp, I assume it is going to be buffed up. It is Soulfire on that lava. Deal 2 damage to all minions. I'm glad I saw that. Nefarian, you let your hand slip a little bit. Lightwell is a very lucky thing to get out of that. So it is time to Lightning Storm. Then we're going to drop our Flame Tongue between them. Wow, that many things survived? That's a little bit of a shame. So we're basically going to go there. We're going to go there. And we're going to attack face because I value the Healing Totem's ability to heal these guys up, especially the Lightwell out of Death by Twilight Whelp range is a lot more important than killing it off. Especially, yeah, look, there we go. That is fantastic value. No, what isn't fantastic value is somehow killing this Draconid Crusher. We may have to just basically go, yeah, we're not going to kill that. We're just going to hope that it doesn't kill us. I think that is sensible, though I could play a Flame Tongue here, 2 and then 8, but it seems a very heavy investment, and I'd rather just start working on killing him and hope that I don't very much regret this decision. What?
From above. Gaze now upon my ultimate creation.
Ah, yes.
Rise, Onyxia.
So Onyxia, the daughter of Deathwing, as you know, is dead in the lore, and obviously she's a card in Hearthstone. What Nelfarian did in his laboratory...
I spit fire from above. One damage is just the beginning.
Wow, I didn't even get to do anything. I mean, I had no idea that was going to happen, so in my defense, I'm not too upset about getting caught off guard by it. So basically, what Nefarian did was take the remains of his sister Black Dragon, Onyxia, and through really quite despicable experiments, he revived her from the dead as a mindless zombie dragon. And in the actual fight with Risen Nefarian here, once you get him low enough, he summons Onyxia, and he does take off to the sky and watches you fight her, and he doesn't return to the ground until you have defeated her, and then you can finish him off. So this is a very, very faithful recreation, and I was hoping, I didn't want to spoil anything by saying anything, but I was very much hoping that we were going to see Onyxia make an appearance. So that is very much excellent. Haunted Creeper into Flame Tongue to kill the Twilight Drake is a very effective trade there. He's gonna Soulfire, oh no, my face. Well, he lost a Sorcerer, so that is pretty damn good for me, actually. Let's... Ooh, that is tempting, but no, I'd rather kill it. I wanted to Mana Tide, I really did, but I have some very good plays, so I'm not going to be too concerned about it. And yes, part of the fight, the entire room would fill up with lava, and you had to stand on specifically safe areas in order not to, you know, burn to death. So that card, very reminiscent of the mechanics as well. It's very good to see such a faithful recreation. It honestly is. Okay, so let's take this out and then play the Fire Guard and then see what we end up with. A 9/6 for 4 mana. I mean, that is where it's at. Honestly, that's completely fine. I mean, at most he was going to trade with just one of them, so that doesn't stop me too badly at all, and we're obviously in a much better position than we were last time. I did get a bit of a slow start, and he's not even doing his bone minions, so that's very good for me. Okay, we're going to get a bit more value out of Flame Tongue here by using the Shadow Boxer to do that, and we get to Totem and Mana Tide. Okay, so here, yeah, so once he loses his armor, we have the Onyxia Claw, which is a 2/6 weapon, and then Nefarian Strikes, Nefarian rains power from above. That is awesome. So let's smack Onyxia in the face. Roar! I love how she just roars now. She's lost that haughty, you dare face the daughter of Deathwing attitude that she had. It's good to beat it out of her, I think. I think that's what Nefarian did. It's quite upsetting. One damage is just the beginning. I love that he's not lost completely his charm. That is at least something. I am kind of wrecking him this time around, which is obviously really nice. And then we will do that, and then I'm afraid goodbye, Onyxia. And back he arrives.
To be an accommodating host, but you simply will not die.
Ooh, he's pissed.
Throw all pretense aside. Just kill you.
Yes, we have finally broken through his arrogant, aloof attitude, and now he's just a very, very pissed off dragon who wants very much to completely annihilate us, and that's the cool ending of the fight, the fact that you push him so far that he's just like, no, and he just loses everything at you. It is really, really wonderful. So we're going to Lightning Storm, basically see what kind of damage it does to everything. We'll put both Boombots in to the 3/1 there. Hopefully it finishes that off. It doesn't, but not really the end of the world. And we'll batter him for another 7 damage. I think we've got this, though Heroic is going to be absolutely brutal if you got to get through Onyxia as well. I could technically reincarnate it just to see it work, but I think that might be a little bit of a BM. Though we have certainly won, so we'll Piloted Sky Golem and kind of want to reincarnate. In fact, I do want to BM him. I'm going to reincarnate it, so it should... Oh no, it's only when the person retargets it, but at least we get to see a golden one. So that's pretty damn cool. I mean, that is shiny. I actually really like Golden Dragon King Sorcerer. That makes it very much something I want to use. That's not the most effective Shadow Flame I've ever seen. Maybe try the 6 damage one and you could have cleared my board. You moron. Just what does he think he's doing? It's absolutely preposterous. Let's see what we would have got out of our Shredder. A little bit lame. And Crackle for the victory. Goodbye, Nefarian. And there it is. Dragon King Sorcerer. And that also means that we are going to unlock the final legendary, which is, of course, Nefarian himself. And the Paladin class challenge. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Blackrock Mountain cleared. That is awesome. So there we go, guys. That is Blackrock Mountain. Absolutely flawless. What a lovely expansion. Very, very good fun. I'm not going to be doing the Paladin class challenge in a video because it's literally just one class challenge, and I think we've seen enough class challenge. So basically, it's you either see me get Golden Shaman in 2 very excellent games tomorrow, or a 3-minute video of the Paladin class damage. Class damage? Class damage! I know which one I'd prefer to see, so I'll just quickly do that in my own time. I don't want to try and milk more video by doing just a Paladin class challenge video. So for now then, guys, that is Blackrock Mountain. Let me know what you thought. It is fantastic. Remember to like if you've enjoyed this. It really does help, and I do appreciate it. And subscribe for more. Goodbye.